frisbee game.
Yeah, we used to do it like this, and then this came along, but now you've got a whole new twist on the game of frisbee tossing.
This game has been around for a while. I haven't seen that much. I remember I did that story years ago on, well, actually last year on frisbee golf.
With Dickie Harris.
Yeah.
Right.
Good memory here.
He went to school with him. That's how you
Played
remember.
guitars with him a long time.
There's a course out at Highland Road Park, and this is another form of what you can do with a frisbee. Frisbee, of course, is an activity you usually think of as playing catch in the park, but all over the country, including Baton Rouge, there are thousands of athletes who take the game to its ultimate.
And that's why they call their sport Ultimate. With 7 men on each team, the object is to advance the frisbee to your opponent's goal. Unlike football, you don't run with the frisbee, you advance it by tossing it from a stationary position.
I simply like the fact that it's a great way to stay physically fit. The camaraderie in the sport is unparalleled to any other. Every player on the field could be a quarterback, wide receiver, or a cornerback. Was invented in the late 60s. Since then, it has its own governing body and own set of rules, which include a clause called the spirit of the game. It allows for aggressive play, but never aggressive behavior toward opponents. There are no referees, maybe a concept other sports could learn from. Taunting, trying to hurt an opponent is very much forbidden. Although we don't have the referees to say, hey, you can't do this, it's up to the players themselves to govern their sport.
The name of this team is Todd of Baton Rouge. They travel to Houston for a tournament this week and later trek to Austin, Texas for a regional tournament that could get them to the Nationals in Washington, which is the ultimate in ultimate.
Nice shot.
They have really, John Connelly, who is a photographer here, is also an ultimate player.
He certainly
and he shot that, so he had a good eye for that. That's coming up later in Austin, Texas. Now, we have to give you some bad news with the good.
Yeah.
The Saints play Monday Night Football tonight on ABC, but unfortunately,